Hello, and welcome to your Monday opportunity to reflect on new intentions and next goals. It's great to be here with you. I'm recording this a little later on a Monday than I normally do, mainly because if you're like me, maybe you're a little bit crazy busy right now, and I had thought about letting the mindfulness sessions lapse in May, June, and July, but I think I'll keep them going through May and then take my break in June and July and be back with you in August. So I was thinking about what we might do as we're all feeling a little busy is explore a little bit the opportunities for being mindful as we're in the process of our day-to-day tasks. And that can be a challenge when we are feeling really busy and very scheduled. Maybe you're like me and some back-to-back meetings trying to wrap things up, as for some of us the spring term is coming to an end. And one thing that I think is really interesting is engaging in a little bit of moving meditation. So maybe you're in the process of moving from meeting to meeting, even if that's jumping from one Zoom room to the next. How can you just take a beat and pause and make the shift from one task to another very intentionally? And by that, I mean really sending our attention into the place where we're needing to find focus. I know for me, when I'm busy and switch tasking, as that's called, not really multitasking, but switch tasking, sometimes we can get lost in the space between, and we don't fully make the transition from one thing to the next. So over the next week, I encourage you to try to bring your mindfulness practice together with something else that you're doing. So that might not mean that you're able to pause and take a long cycle of deep breaths, but it might mean that as you move from one task to the next, you just take even one breath as you let go of what was happening in the moment before. Create a little pause so that when you go into the moment that's happening next, you can be fully present and fully aware. That might enable you to be a little bit more effective as you move through this busy time of the year. So, mindfulness doesn't have to happen on a meditation cushion. Doesn't have to involve a certain number of breaths in and out. It's a lot about intention. And so in your mindfulness practice this week, once more, just set an intention to be fully present at whatever it is that you're doing. Finding that transition space from one task to another, to take a pause, to let go of what you were just working on, and fully be present in the next task. I hope that helps you to be a little more productive at a busy time of the year. Look forward to seeing you next week. Bye for now.